iHeart T&T.
I am Selvon Mistah Shak Noel, the dread young fearless kaiso warrior from Siparia, South Trinidad, and I will be at iHeart T&T Vox Populi.
I've got the blues.
Kaiso blues. I've got the blues.
First time I met Mistah Shak, he was a force. This was in about 2006, 2007, somewhere around there. He performed at a Tricanal event called Freedom.com. And when he took to the stage, it's just him and a guitar. No band, no nothing. And he sang one song. And that song erupted the whole of the venue. And everybody like instantly wanted more. They just wanted more. He didn't have much time because he was an opening act at that point. But I've been paying attention to Mistah Shak over the years, and he's been consistent. He's been great lyrically, musically. To me, he's the savior of kaiso. He's coming to pump some young blood into kaiso again. And his topics are always, I mean not always, but they have a lot of politically driven stuff. And he's not afraid to express it and make it dance at the same time.
iHeart T&T means to me, based on what I've seen, it's putting that love, that patriotic understanding into real terms, into practicality, seeing it manifest and seeing it manifest through artistic medium, making statements, and as I say, manifesting that love in a real tangible way that people could really see it, understand it, envision it, feel it. And the concert for me, being part of this concert is a big thing for me for a number of reasons. People who know Mistah Shak know that I am fiercely patriotic, and as well as I'm a staunch defender of what I believe our real culture to be, and to be on a show with relator and chromatics and myself that is like spanning so many different aspects of who we are and things that we need to see. I heard the most about Trinidad and Tobago as an interesting question. But I think what I heard the most about Trinidad and Tobago is just our unlimited potential. We have so much unlimited potential. In many instances, we haven't even tapped into much of it, and there's so much promise, there's so much hope. We have a lot of things to get right to see that hope and that promise manifest into real things, but that is what I like the most about Trinidad. We have a wealth of potential and promise. For the people who know, they know that when I step on stage, I come to bring a number of things. You will get entertainment, you will get some education, some upliftment, always with an underlying message to leave people feeling fulfilled. When I step on stage, I don't take any warriors, I don't take any prisoners neither, I just leave everything there, So it's not going to be any different, and with a cast like this, as I said, Relator, who is one of our most proficient calypsonians and somebody who I've always admired. Chromatics, whose music I have also listened to and admired from a distance. You can't half step with a cast like that. It's almost predestined to be something epic. Two major things really I hope they will take away from the show, which is first and foremost that much of what has been touted as our culture really just scratches the surface, and there's so much more to understand and explore about our culture. And beside that it is possible for different perspectives and different generations of our cultural and musical understanding to get together, to bridge that gap, to connect. So many times we feel like there's this big space, and it's just because nobody has really making the first move to try and bridge that and to deal with it. And I think this show will exhibit that is possible. I have performed on the NAPA stage as well as SAPA And I think it's important. It's important to take our culture and the expressions of our culture out of the car parks and out of the savannas and out of, I mean, all that is well and good, and it has its place and time. But we really need to start to package our presentations differently. As a matter of fact, that's something I am very passionate about, because I am one of the co-founders of a movement called True Infinity Arts. Before people would have known about Mistah Shak, we would have been trying to put on our own shows on a small scale, trying to find intimate but, you know, classy venues where we could put people in a different atmosphere, put people in a different mindset, so that they could be more receptive to more positive messages. So I think that doing something like this in NAPA, which is a facility that is supposed to be geared towards that kind of thing, to me, it's a no-brainer. Definitely, I like to be spontaneous. We definitely want some kind of, you know, relation and some kind of banter going on between myself and Relator. I would welcome it, of course. You know, as I say, it's really kind of a dream for me to be on stage with Relator. For people who know, I do a version of his radio stations, which is a song that he did in 1979. I was only a year old when he did it. And, you know, it so moved me. One of his many pieces that moved me. So to be in a position to have that kind of banter on stage with him is going to be a dream for me. And I think it will bring untold entertainment value to the whole package.
If I can accept one?
That's why if you want to be in this photo show, you have to come in line here to extempo. You have a big stick in your hand. And this is what I want you to understand. Mistah Shak, look, I find your goal. All the glitters is not very gold. What I'm saying, I don't want to faint, but I see that you're happy, you stick in gold paint. Come in, Shak, come in, Shak. Come in,
Boy, I don't understand how you could pose to me that kind of question. How you could ask me like you don't know? As a kaiso, I must know to extempo. And the reason why this thing is cool, I will tell you this not very brave and bold. Don't watch me like a little kind of piss. You didn't know what an image graph final is.
Well, what I would tell Relator is I'll try to go easy on him. You know, I respect him a lot. So he wouldn't get all the boy that I have to share. You know, I go ease him up a little bit and try to respect his seniority somewhat. But I want him to understand that he shouldn't come taking the whole thing lightly.
Try your boy, kaiso boy, man. This boy, man, a friend on demon.
iHeart T&T.
I come to sing in rebellion. Me a friend on demon. As a young culture lover, I get in the kaiso thing and quickly discover this thing just like a stick fight ring. And in the kaiso girl, you must be fearless and forward. Cause you could get real bust head if you're careless or coward.